We predicted the 24-hour sun on page 130.
Actually, what he did is used the heliocentric model and the spherical Earth to predict a 24-hour sun and claim it to be on a flat plane. So let's discuss. So this guy fits right up there with Shane St. Pierre in my book. I don't like Shane St. Pierre, and I don't like this guy. And this is going to be a video that you normally don't see me do. But I don't like the things that this person is doing. Two things. One, taking Walter Bislin's work and manipulating it and saying it's doing something that it's not actually doing. And two, selling flat earth merchandise to flat earthers under the guise that this is actually a working flat earth model. And I see in no way, shape, or form him giving credit to Walter Bislin. And even in Walter Bislin's web page, the blog page calls out this individual specifically along with Shane St. Pierre for what they're doing. So that is just bad form, and it's just being a bad person with essentially having no moral or ethics. And I'm trying to say this as respectfully as I can, but let's look at the evidence and why this model doesn't work as a flat earth model. So we're just going to go through this real quick, right? Okay, so here's, Walter Bislin's flat earth dome model, and here's all the light, bending in impossible ways to make it work, again, using heliocentric data and showing how it's impossible. Here is the conversation that he has, or the comment that he has, and pointing out this right here. And here is it's really funny. It's got Walter Bislin in front of it, and it's the Journal of Geocentric Cosmology, which this isn't geocentric, by the way. If you're watching, this is geobottom, because the Earth isn't in the center of anything. It's at the bottom of everything. So this isn't even geocentric. And then this, going under the guise of actually being a university, and you can actually get accreditation through it. This is just horrible in my opinion. So a lot of falsification in here, a lot of just horrible things that you can do. Master of flat earth theory. Yeah. So this is just it's horrible, very bad. But let's get on to the model. Okay, so we're going to look at Bislin's model real quick, and we're going to kind of simulate where it would be from my position, right? And what you can see here is what light has to do in order for it to work correctly. Again, this is the same model here, but you can tell on the model here from the Flat Earth University the removal of the light bending. And what's really interesting about this is, Shane St. Pierre does the same thing by hiding what this model shows you, right? And so when we look into this right here, we're going to explain kind of what's happening here and why it's a spherical Earth model and not a flat Earth model. So, for example, in here we have the globe, and we have it on a plane, right? An elliptical plane. And then this is the elliptical plane of where the sun is. So we have a sun at infinite distance this way, shining light, December 21st from my location, right? So everything, all the observations are being done on the surface of the Earth, looking at the sun. So right now it's about 31 degrees, December 21st from my location. So what they're doing in this model here is they're taking spherical Earth and just turning it into this, and then magically saying, instead of you being here, you're actually here. And so there is a little bit of geometry to say, oh, well, we see the sun be at a certain location, like here, but it's actually in this other location, which is not based in any reality. It is not based on any measurements. It's not based on any observations. There is nothing, literally nothing, that's going to be able to tell us that the apparent position that's right here is actually the physical position over here. And this is where this model fails. This is just based on assumptions and nothing else. So the quite essentially is it's just a stellarium, 360 degree view using spherical heliocentric data and putting that sun where we would see it, or we would observe it. So there's there. But again, they're just doing this essentially. They're putting a sphere, the globe, Earth, on a flat disk and pointing the sun at a specific point and then saying, yes, the observations work, but from here to here. But everything else is magic. Everything else is magic. Again, no understanding of how this is actually working. Nothing. No physics, no math, geometry, anything that is doing this. So this is ultimately why this model fails, is because it's not rooted in any evidence. Now, another thing to note in these types of models, when you come across it, there's also no explanation as to why the sunlight that can go from here to here just stops, but it can magically go from here all the way around to 4.5 times the distance and light up over here. So here to here just stops for some reason, but then can go here 4.5 times. So refraction or reflection does not allow light to go further than direct light in any case, matter or form. I don't know at this point. So the remainder of this is probably going to be my opinion. So just take it as it is. My opinion is that he is doing just like what Shane St. Pierre is doing, and is taking the closest thing that would closely kind of match the spherical Earth, and then manipulating it and totally ignoring everything about it, how it works, how it functions, and then presenting it as something that's new, fresh, and original. There's so many problems with this model. Even I watched one of his videos about the sundial and how a sundial works on this model, and yet never presented how it actually worked, just talked through it. And that's just being disingenuous. I've yet to ever see a flat earther, and I challenge this flat earther to do it as well. Put a sundial on that model and make it match observed reality from a specific latitude. Again, I'm just really not very happy with this individual, and just the fact that he took somebody else's work and claiming it as his own, and he is also trying to make money off of other people's gullibility, just shows that he doesn't have a very high set of morals and ethical values. But I'm expecting that at some point in time he is going to block me, and that's okay. I'll have plenty of other ways to finding his videos and disproving them as well. But if you're watching, know that this is not good behavior. This is not something that honest, truth-seeking people would actually do. I hope this helps. You guys have any comments or questions, let me know. I've got just a few days left, so if you want me to do anything interesting while I'm here, let me know. You can send me a DM, and I'll see what I can do. You guys take care. Have a great day.